Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Norm's Friends. I'm David B., the readings guy, 603 404 9338. Obviously, I have my coat on and my hat. I'm chilly today. Obviously, you could see I have a wonderful guest today. He's back again. Who are you?
I forgot.
Yeah.
Sebastian something. No, I'm Anthony Williams.
All right. Welcome back. Glad you could make it today. I hope everybody had a wonderful, blessed Easter, despite the fact that it was, what was it, Transgender Visibility Day?
Yeah.
Do you believe it? And when does he announce it? I got to say it because it's really got under my skin. When does he announce it? On Good Friday, the two most holy days for Christians. And I don't care what you say. It was all set up on purpose by who? His over 200 Muslim advisors in the White House. And I don't care what you say. Islam, again, it's not more than Satanism. And what does Satan do? He goes to destroy all of God's work. That's exactly what Islam does. That's exactly what these Muslims did last weekend, trying to do that. You proved me wrong. Call me up. You can't prove me wrong. Anyway, there you have it. So, shall we get to the inspirational quote after all that, that little rant? Thank you. All right, here's the inspirational quote for today.
Oh, what are you going to do if Muhammad sneaks in here and grabs you?
Oh, I know, huh? Yeah. Well, you know what they say, the sign of the cross is very powerful for Satan, so just bless yourself. Did you ever notice, I have to, let me say, before I get to this, you brought it up, Anthony. Like I'll be in Market Basket over here, and you see the Muslims coming at you, I make the sign of the cross, they look away. They look away when they see you doing that. Anyway, let's start with the inspirational quote. Everyone's time is limited. What matters most is to focus on what matters most.
Common sense.
Right, but a lot of people don't like look at the world today, right?
Got too much on their mind. Yeah.
Well, they do, they who's brainwashed and who's, got all this hate pent up inside them. Sad.
It's a shame.
It is. All right, do you want to hear the interesting fun facts today?
Sure.
All right, let's go. Interesting fun facts today. Electric toothbrushes, and this was taken off Green Metal Dental. There's some page they had up there. So, all right, I did very minor edits because I shouldn't say, edits because I didn't think the English was proper, some of them. And of course, being a court reporter for over 40 years, grammatically, what's the word I'm looking for?
Perry Mason.
Well, I know a lot about that. No, but what do you call it? Obsessive compulsive when it comes to grammar. So I changed just a couple of things. But anyway, the interesting fun facts today, electric toothbrushes. And I only did 5 because I knew I was having a... Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you, sir.
Mr. Whoopi, what's going on?
I told you I wouldn't call you until April.
See, now I forget because I'm got so many callers. I don't know if I'm coming or going. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Very good. Did you have a blessed Easter?
Everything was going good until that newscast come on.
What newscast?
I think Biden said something, didn't he?
Yeah, I just said it at the beginning. He said it on Good Friday, actually, which really got under my skin. And it's Transgender Visibility Day on Easter. Really. And
what are we going to do?
I'm telling you, well, hopefully we'll get him out of there come November 4th when we vote.
5th.
Hopefully that'll be the end of them. But along with his over 200 Muslim advisors, and that's where That's where that came from, about announcing on Good Friday that Easter's going to be a Transgender Visibility Day. And anyway, so what's on your mind? Do you have a question for my guest?
Mr. Anthony, how's his drawings coming along, or his paintings, I should say?
Just fine. I brought 2 today.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm in another room. I can't watch my TV and talk to you at the same time.
How
Why
come?
not?
Huh?
Stop eating Ritz crackers.
Ritz crackers and cheese.
There you go.
Wow.
So we got a reading this today. I haven't had one in over 2 months.
Wow. All right. I'll give you a nice 3-card reading.
All right.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's do this one and this one. All right. So, first we have Page of Swords. All right. So I like it. You know, you're sort of coming. You have to make a decision about something. You got, you know. And what I like about this card is, so where we start off is, you know, you're sort of really going at it. You got all this vim and vigor to help you. You know, just like in the card, right? Your vision is clear about it. There might be a few very minor details that you haven't really addressed, but that doesn't matter because you can see the trees for the forest. Is that right? Trees for the forest?
Can't see the forest for the trees.
Right, can't see, but you could see the trees from the forest in this case, no? All right? So you're all set with that. And next, and of course, even it, wow. And how is this? So whatever this may be, here we are, it's the Lovers. As you can see it, it's nice, bright. It's all kinds of warmth. It's nice and solid. It's bold. So I'm going to say whatever this is, maybe has to do with a loved one, a significant other, your wife, could be anyone, a sister or a brother, but someone that's very, very, very close to you. It has to do with that. Again, it's nice and bold, and it's sort of at the same time, you may, going back to this first card, perhaps it might put you in a little awkward position. That doesn't matter. Go for it, because look at it, when all is said and done, we have the Queen of Wands, all right? If you can look at her. So she's got the staff in her hand. Everything is solid. We have the, excuse me, in the first card, one sword, the one decision, the one area you've got to decide on. And then we have the one wand here, which is all right. So you've got that all established. You've gone through all the work. It's nice and stable and solid and grounded. And again, as you can see it, you know, up here you have a lion. So again, that's strength, that's bold. It's doing it the right way. You have a few chameleons there, so you know you can roll with the punches, and it's no big deal. But most of all, again, it's going to be a nice, warm, satisfying endeavor.
No, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So are you already, well, I don't know what happened to spring, so, but are you ready for spring?
Well, I remember last week you had Gina on there. She was a hot ticket.
Well, of course. How can she not be? A Medford girl. She's a
Right.
Medford girl. She is. I like her. She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. So what's the next, what'd you do for April Fool's Day? Anything? No jokes?
No jokes.
Oh.
No, one guy told me, he says, are you a religious person? I go to him, I says, why? He says, did you know Jesus had dogs? I says, what kind? He says,
Yeah.
shepherds.
All right. I like it. That's good.
And I says, that's it. I said, I'll see you guys later. And I walked home with the dog.
There you go. I like it though. It's cute. It's
Yeah.
cute. Not
All
bad
right,
at all.
Okay, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to watch the TV and see what Anthony's going to bring up.
All right, thanks for calling, Mr. Whoopi.
Okay, thank you very much,
You're welcome.
Dave.
You're
Right,
welcome.
God bless you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Well, that was nice. All right. Oh, we didn't do the fun facts yet.
Uh-oh.
Imagine. He must have been on speed dial. Let me clear these out. All right. Now, all right. The fun facts again. Electric toothbrushes. All right. Interesting fun. There's only 5, like I said, because I knew I had a guest today. 1, it was in the 60s when the first electric toothbrush arrived in the United States. But the very first one was invented in, do you know where?
1958,
No, was invented where?
Wisconsin,
No, Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yep. The person who invented it was a doctor by the name of Philip Guy Woog. Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you? It's the energy lady.
The
Did you have
energy-
a nice Easter?
Well, I had a real nice one, except for you know who was not visible to me that day.
Who?
The cuckoo people.
What cuckoo people?
You know, transgender.
Oh, that thing.
Right. Yeah.
Don't even go there.
I know. Really. Hey,
That was a disgrace on Good Friday.
imagine. I know.
Oh, I was upset about that.
So was I. You talk about. I was irate about that. Anyway, how was your Easter? And I'll tell you.
Wonderful, wonderful. I made a lot of beautiful food.
Wow. What did you make?
I had the ham. I dressed it all up with everything. And then I had the mashed potatoes. I had winter squash. I had zucchini.
Wow.
I had carrots. I had mashed potatoes. I had
Wow.
the gravy that went on the side.
Amazing. And how many people did you feed?
Me and my honey bunny.
That's it? All that food? Wow.
Oh, yeah. And I made homemade rolls.
From scratch or Pillsbury?
No. No, they were frozen balls. Yeah, really, you could get them, right? And they're like, and you make them rise. You have to wait for 2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
And then you bake them in the oven for 30 minutes until
Wow.
they get golden brown. And it tastes just like homemade bread.
Wow, nice.
They were rolls, though, nice and hot.
Very good. So you had a nice banquet there.
You better believe it.
Wow, not bad. Not
It was
bad.
into, and then I had cannolis, and then I had cream horn.
What's
My
cream
daughter
horn?
brought me over. She brought me over cannolis like the cheese, the chocolate, the vanilla, and she brought me over cream horns. I wanted cream puffs, but the girl made a mistake and put cream horns in there.
Oh, well, I love cannolis. I love cannolis.
Yeah. I told you to go to Tripoli's.
I know. In Lawrence, right?
Right.
I'm going to have to go there. But, you know, when I was a kid, because my mother was Sicilian, I was a little kid. She'd take me on the subway. We'd go to the north end of Boston, and she'd be in the coffee shop, blip, 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 with her friends. And I can
Yeah.
remember, as little as I was, I would always get a cannoli.
Yeah, and they were little, they're big ones, and then they had the little ones.
Right, yeah.
My grandmother was Sicilian. My mother's Sicilian. I'm half Sicilian and Irish Italian.
So, wait, how? So 3/4 of Italian and what, 1/4 Irish?
No, I'm half and half.
What do you mean half and half? You said your mother was Sicilian.
My grandmother, right? Of course, my mother became full Italian,
Yeah.
right?
So your mother
And
was
now
Italian.
I'm half Italian and Irish.
Oh,
My
you-
father was Irish.
Oh, all right, all right. I get it now.
I hope you do.
I'm half Italian, and my dad was Lithuanian. So, see, Lietuva. Right.
Hey, come sta? That means how are you?
Come sta? And
Come
what?
sta?
In what language?
Italian.
Is it?
And can I ask you your name? Come si chiama?
And you know, hey, Guma, Goomba, right?
Oh, kumbari. You know kumbari.
When I was a kid, I didn't really speak about it. I sort of understood it, and and I remember my mother had their friends were over the house one day, and they were talking Italian, and like I said, I didn't know everything, but I remember I know what you're talking about, so they,
Yeah.
oh yeah, what are we talking about? And so I, sort of broached the subject, and my mother, Minnie, he does know.
You heard the song E compari, fruestunari, e come si sono a vescaletto, e come si sono a vescaletto, a to, a bling, a tibbity ta. You know that.
I'm not really sure. If I do, I don't remember it.
And the other one, Mara Quanda Bella, and I'm not going to say no more.
I don't know that one for sure. I don't know it at all. Portabella, no.
Not Portabella. Quanda Bella. A beautiful.
Oh,
That's what it means.
Quandabella?
Yeah, beautiful.
Well, that's in French. It's the same thing. Belle, beautiful. Like Bellevue.
Belle, you say, we go Bella. Bella Gorza. That means beautiful girl.
Well, was it Bella Lugosi, right?
Yeah.
Bella Lugosi. That's for something else.
Yeah, but Bella. Right.
He was a vampire.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about Bella Lugosi.
I know, but you said Bella.
Bella means beautiful.
Well, and that's when I said Bella Lugosi.
Beautiful Lugosi.
Right, beautiful, I
Bella
suppose.
Gorza.
What?
It's Bella Gorza.
No. Energy Lady. Remember the actor, wasn't it Bella Lugosi, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not talking about the actor. I'm talking about the beautiful girl.
Right, but I'm talking about the beautiful actor because Bella Lugosi, beautiful Lugosi.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a question or a comment or a whatever for my guest here?
Well, I know Anthony does beautiful work, and I saw a lot of his beautiful birds and everything, and I love the colors and those other pictures I saw. And how you still doing?
I'm doing
Anthony.
okay. Yeah, I brought some today too. Some paintings.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Did you? Wow. So what did you bring today?
2 paintings of guitars.
Oh, yeah. With the flowers?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen those. They're beautiful.
I don't know if you've seen these 2 or not, but
You added some stuff to it, and you were going to put some more things in it.
yeah, but I've done 4 paintings. So
But
I don't know. I don't know if
saw
you've
you on
seen these
another
or not.
show.
I don't know if you've seen these or not.
Well, put them up. Let me see.
All right.
Well, all right, we will in a minute. I didn't even do my fun facts yet, Energy Lady.
But I'm the fun energy lady.
Well, you are the fun energy lady, but I still have interesting fun facts. And
I know. I'm the facts too.
all I read was you are, and all I read was 2 sentences.
Oh, I'll let you go, and God bless everybody, and stay happy, healthy, and strong.
Thank you, and
And
thank
I'm ready. I'm not ready for the storm, but I hope it goes in and out.
and me. All right, thanks for calling, Energy Lady.
All right. Goodbye. Have a
Bye.
good night.
Okay, bye. All right, so I'm going to start over because I only read 2 sentences.
Go ahead.
All right. It was in the 60s when the first electric toothbrush arrived in the United States, but the very first one was invented in...
Switzerland.
You're very good. The person who invented it was a doctor by the name of
Frankenstein.
Philip Guy Woog. His toothbrushes were first manufactured in Switzerland, and eventually in France for the company Broxo SA, which is one of the reasons the first one was called Broxodent. I wonder if,
Not Pepperdent?
no, I know, Broxodent. Okay. Interesting fun fact number 2. The first electric toothbrush didn't have rechargeable batteries. Well, they didn't have them back then,
No.
did they? I know. Today's products usually have rechargeable batteries, which means you can use it without plugging it in, which wasn't the case with the Broxodent. In fact, you had to plug it in into a wall outlet. Isn't that, can't you get electrocuted that way?
Yeah.
With water and plugging something in
That's
with
the way
water?
they used to do it back then.
Line voltage is what powered the toothbrush.
Yeah.
Imagine?
120 volt.
Wow. Fun fact, interesting fun fact number 3. I didn't know this. Electric toothbrushes are available in 2 types, regardless of the many brands that sell them. Excuse me. My post-nasal drip was bad yesterday. It's bad again today. It doesn't matter how these toothbrushes are marketed. They generally fall into 2 main categories. Those 2 categories are sonic and electric, and both have their own set of benefits. Keep in mind that even though the toothbrushes fall into one of those categories, some are far superior than others and have features even if they are in the same category. Sonic toothbrushes are considered to be a subset of electric ones, but they are faster. In fact, the top sonic toothbrushes are capable of delivering up to how many strokes every single minute? Would you think?
16. 40.
Whoa, times how many?
40 times 3.
No, 40 times 1,000.
Oh, wow.
Imagine 40,000 strokes every single minute when using an electric toothbrush properly.
Yeah, make sure your teeth are still on after you're done.
I know. These brushes are known for their rapid motion, which is one of the reasons they are so effective at removing plaque. Interesting fun fact number 4. When compared to regular toothbrushes, electric ones are far faster, as I just mentioned. However, to put things in perspective, when you brush your teeth manually and properly, then you can deliver around 250 to 350 strokes every single minute. This means if you spend 2 minutes brushing your teeth, the chances are you won't be able to hit your teeth with more than, wow, it's brutal, excuse me. You won't be able to hit your teeth with more than 700 strokes. Wow. When it comes to regular toothbrushes and electric toothbrushes, electric ones are far more effective at cleaning your teeth because of how fast they are delivering strokes. So if you brush your teeth, when you brush your teeth with a regular toothbrush and it only does 700 strokes, right? So if the electric one does 40,000 strokes, so does that mean you like just have to use the electric toothbrush once a month?
It's a good question.
All right, interesting fifth and final interesting fun fact. I have one of these. Pressure sensors are found on some electric toothbrushes, which is a useful feature because they will prevent you from applying too much pressure to your teeth when you brush them. If you brush too hard and aggressively, then your enamel could become damaged, and so can your gums. I never knew that. I knew you could damage your enamel, but I didn't know about your gums. Sensors will usually make a sound to warn you that you are going too hard, while some electric toothbrushes sensors will stop the bristles from moving. I have one of those. If it's too hard, it stops. If you do get an electric toothbrush, then consider buying one that has a pressure sensor because it could help you prevent damage to your teeth and gums.
Gums.
So there you have it.
I don't have to worry about that. I've got dentures.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
So what do? You just leave them in all the time?
No.
Oh,
All you got to do is put them in clean water every night
uh-huh.
and put them back in the morning.
And that's it?
That's it.
Wow. Not bad. So, Anthony, you said you brought a few
Few paintings?
works of art with you, yes.
Yeah.
So if we could see them, that'd be wonderful. I haven't seen them, so I don't know what they are.
Here we go. Could we get a close-up of this?
He's talking.
Oh.
Yeah. You can walk up to the camera.
Nah. I'm in the union. Here we go.
He's got a problem right now.
Okay. So we got this guy. This one's finished. It's just not signed yet.
I like that one.
Yeah, good. And this one, along the same theme for music. I don't know if you've seen this one or not. I don't think I brought this ever. This is the first time I've showed this, but I like music and I like nature. And for some reason, when I think of guitars, I'm thinking of acoustic guitar, and I like to put birds and flowers and things. Now, if I'm doing an electric guitar, sometimes I'll put something different in there, but I'm working on like 4 or 5 different paintings of guitars. But I haven't signed any of these, but I'm going to have some greeting cards made of this one.
That one?
Yeah,
I like the colors in this one.
yeah. You like
Okay.
this one too?
I like that one, but I like this one better because I like the contrast more.
Yeah, I'm just going to add on to the flowers and
Yeah.
beef it up a little bit, sign my name, and then probably have my friend photograph it, and then later turn it into some greeting cards.
And I was going to ask you if it's the same guitar, but it's not.
No.
'Cause
What I did
I
was
see differences.
I got a couple friends, they all play guitar. One plays bass,
Yeah.
one is a lead guitarist, and the other is a rhythm guitarist. So we were all having a cookout, and I photographed them,
Mm-hmm.
and then painted all 3 of them that way. I mean, somebody gave me a guitar like 6 months ago.
Wow.
I don't know what to do with it. I'm thinking
Learn
about
how
it.
to play it.
Well, I got other things to do.
I know,
You
I'm
know,
just-
and
yeah.
to me, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about just trying to sell it or give it away. I don't know yet. But I told him, I said, don't give it to me. I don't play guitar. And he goes, well, I used to, but I don't anymore. So I'm going to photograph it
Yeah.
and do a painting with it.
Nice. And then what are you going to do else with the guitar? You're going to keep it?
I don't know. I got to make up my mind what I want to do. I mean, I just don't know yet. Because I know that I'm not going to take the time to learn how to play. Of course, I could change my mind, but I just don't know yet. I got so many things that I want to do. I want to do some murals this year.
Yeah.
Last year we didn't. If it wasn't too hot, it was raining. Remember last year?
Bro, I hope we don't have another year like that. That was
Yeah.
brutal.
I mean, summer just seemed to just go in 5 minutes. You couldn't really enjoy yourself. There was a couple days here and there, but when you're outside like I am and you're doing murals, the weather has to be just right,
Yeah.
or you're fighting against yourself, you know. And every time we attempted to go out, it was rained. Sometimes 2 and 3 days in a row.
5 days in a row. It was
Yeah.
brutal last year.
Oh, and you know, it just drives you nuts. So hopefully this year it'll be different.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm glad I belong to the Bedford Crafters Guild, we're having an online sale of crafts and artwork. It'll start May 7th and go, I think, a week or something like that. So I'll have some of my artwork up there for sale. Then there's Creative Framers in Manchester, and they're interested in taking some of my work.
Nice.
And then there's the Mosaic Art Gallery, and I've talked to them about taking some of my work.
And where
so
were they located?
Right here on Chestnut Street, and the other one's on Hanover, right around the corner.
Nice.
There used to be a lot of galleries. I mean, this town goes up and down as far as artwork and galleries and places to go. I really miss one place we had here with Dan and Katie Berube. But then COVID came and just wiped them out.
They wiped a lot of things out.
Yeah, it's,
Wow.
I'll never forget that.
I don't think anyone will.
No. I mean, to see businesses close like that really hurts, especially when you have artists. And believe me, there's a lot of artists in this town that are looking for some place to show their work,
Yeah.
some place to go where we can have fun, show our work, you know, and we used to. So I think we're trying to build it up again. In fact, I know we are. It's just we need to get together more than we do and make decisions.
What about Concord? Anywhere in Concord? I would think it would, because it's the State House.
You
is
know,
there.
I don't know, but I'd like to just stay in Manchester or Nashua. For me now, I mean, other artists go all over the place. I don't. I used to.
Yeah.
I don't anymore.
But Concord isn't Concord. It's closer than Nashua.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Well, Nashua, no.
How far is Nashua from here?
About 20 minutes.
Yeah, but Concord's less. Concord's only 12 miles.
Yeah, but I'd rather go to Nashua.
No, it's all right if that's your preference.
No, I guess because I used to belong to an art group, Nashua Artists Association, and I don't like traveling like I used to. I used to go to Loudon and Concord and all those places.
Uh-huh.
I just don't anymore. You know, I'm trying to build up Manchester and work along with people that are trying to build up Manchester because it's the largest city in the state.
It is.
At one time, it had galleries everywhere. Art was everywhere, and I'd like to see that again. Nashua's the same thing. There's more going on in Nashua than there is Manchester, and that's a shame.
That is a shame.
You know, I mean, I remember years ago when Baines was mayor, Bob Baines.
Yeah.
This place was full of art. And I haven't seen anything like that. I mean, there's been some good mayors. Ted Gatzis was a good mayor with art. This last mayor we've had, she was good too. Joyce.
Joyce Craig.
Craig, yeah. I mean, at least we had the art, and we had places to go. But like I said, COVID came out, and it just, good. Everything just fell.
It did. It devastated
Yeah.
everything.
Everything.
Everything got devastated.
Yeah, it's a shame, because art's very, very important to me anyway. People that don't paint, still we need people that appreciate art, or musicianships and poetry. Now every third Wednesday
Yeah.
of every month, downtown on Elm Street at the Bookery, you get poetry, a little bit of art, a little bit of everything. So if you ever get the time or feel like you want to do it, do it.
And what part of Elm Street is the Bookery?
The Bookery, I don't even know the address. It's just It's on Elm.
Well, is it?
It's on.
Is it?
On the west side of Elm?
Oh, yeah, but is it like
No, it's right down.
south of the arena, north of the arena?
It's north of the arena.
Okay.
Not very far at all from the arena. In fact,
Oh.
about 2 blocks maybe.
Oh, all right. So that's a general idea
Yeah.
where it is on this side, right? This side of the street.
Jason
Nice.
Bagata, he put it together. Last year he did that. We had the mall where the post office is downtown. We had
Oh yeah.
we had something going on down there. He did, and it worked out well. And then one time he had it in one of his studios at 66 Hanover Street. And you know, it's just a time where creative people can be themselves. Get up and read their poetry. They don't have to be professional. You know what I mean?
Right.
Big stars
polished.
or any of that.
Right.
You know?
All polished.
Because,
up.
like I said, this town is full of talented people. It's full of artists and musicians. Just a wealth of talent.
Hmm.
And it needs to be more focused. It needs to be more public. They used to close the bridge down here on Bridge Street. Every year,
Yeah.
no cars on the bridge at all, no nothing, just artists on both sides, everywhere. People just walking around.
Well, and what happened to that?
You have asked a good question. Nobody had the answer for it.
Wow.
It
How-
just
When was
disappeared.
the last time that happened?
Oh, I'd say about 4 years ago.
Wow. Well, you could contact this new mayor.
Yeah, see what's going on.
Yeah.
I haven't met him yet. I haven't talked to him or anything. But it just seemed like it just disappeared. It's just a fact. That's what it did. In fact, it was, remember In Town?
No.
It was called In Town here in Manchester.
How long ago?
Oh, 2 years ago.
Oh, I was here, but I don't remember it. What was it?
Yeah, it was, I think the city was paying for it. It was on the payroll, more or less. But they put shows together for artists,
Yeah.
and they were part of the bridge deal. And In Town closed. And the lady that used to run that, just something happened between her and the city, and next thing you know, it's gone.
Wow. That's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, every Sunday I meet with my art group, and we draw for 2 hours.
Nice.
There's no instruction. There's you know, we just go in and just have a good time. But there's some artists up there that they say the same thing. We need a place to go,
Yeah.
some place where we can all meet, show our work. You know, I haven't done any big shows in years. I thought about getting into Greeley Park again, but I don't want to spend the money for a tent because you need a tent.
What's Greeley Park?
That's in Nashua.
Oh.
It's a huge park. It's, in fact, I exhibited down the last time was probably sometime in the 80s, late 70s, 80s. And
Wow.
they have it every year. It's called Greeley Park Art Show.
Do they still have it?
Yeah.
So what does a tent cost?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't want to have all that stuff anymore.
And then how much? What does it cost to display your work? Or does
Oh,
it?
I don't know. Probably 40, 50 bucks, something
Oh.
like that.
Huh.
I just don't want to have the tent.
Yeah.
I'm at that point in my life where I'm trying to get rid of a lot of things instead of having, you know what I mean? You just don't want as much. You don't have time to move it around. And, you know, once a year I got a tent, so I go to Greeley. But I'll work something out with the galleries here in Manchester.
Yeah.
You know, stick with these groups and see.
There you go. Well, what about displaying it down Hampton Beach, especially with summer coming up? It's packed.
Yeah.
You know, you just all you have to do is get noticed by that one authority, person in authority that's noticed you.
Yeah.
Or one celebrity, and the next thing you know, there's Anthony flying off to Hollywood to
No, thank you.
do all murals in these,
Yeah.
$20 million homes.
Yeah. So I'll just stick to what I'm doing now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great job.
It's just fun to do. It's, I just wanted to do like 4 or 5 of these. I sold one 2 years ago.
One of these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The guy saw it and says, I want it. And I go, well, and he goes, so how much you want for it? And I told him, and came over the next day.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's
always
why
good.
I have somebody help me put my work online.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I'll be sending you and Scott. You guys can make up your mind. I
Yeah.
mean, they're greeting cards. There's nothing real expensive on there at all. I just like to feel at my age, as an artist, useful, that somebody likes my work. When you get around in your 70s, you start to look at the world a little different.
Right.
I mean, you've got no choice. But one thing for sure is this is my 10th year teaching at the senior center. And I
Wow.
really get a good feeling when I'm looking at some man or woman that's in their 80s
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
doing artwork. That makes me feel good. Because when you get that old, a lot of them is all they do is sit and watch TV.
Oh, where I live, that's my
Yeah.
neighbors. That's all, it is 24 hours a day,
Yeah. And
TV.
I can't do that.
Me either.
I've got to get out there. That's why I'm kind of bummed out about the weather. But I'm thinking to myself, summer will be here, and I hope that
Hopefully.
it's a good one.
Hopefully. That's if they, doesn't the government throw chemicals, sulfur dioxide in the atmosphere to cause rain? I was just reading that.
Yes. Yeah, to tell you the truth, they're doing more than that. Scientists are saying they're putting aluminum in the, in fact, one state just passed a bill for the federal government not to spray. It's another one of those things.
It's I think it's Tennessee.
Are we going to get the truth?
No,
Yeah.
not
I
from
mean,
this government.
How many years are people going to follow Bigfoot? How many years are you going to follow UFOs? The government came out last year and said, oh, yeah, well, we're going to let the public know. But they don't.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm very well.
Well, this is your friend Liz.
Where does what?
This is your friend Liz dialing in.
Yes, I know. I could tell the voice. Imagine that.
And I just say, let's see what the universe wants to tell me today.
All right, let's do. Well, I know what's going on, but I'll just draw one card so you know what to expect.
Yeah. It's
That's
going
okay.
It's going to
All
tell
right.
you to put mustard on your hot dog.
So did you do the 12 pills, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
All right, look at, how can you go wrong? Page of Pentacles, nice, vibrant energy. So, all right, it's just a little bit of work, but you're doing that now, and then you got a little bit more work at 3 a.m. to do, and look at you. You'll be on nice solid ground, nice warm, get it over with. Right, nice clear, nothing in the way, nothing to get in your way. So there you have it, in a nutshell. How was that?
That's great. I
Wow.
didn't expect anything less.
See that? What a nice surprise. What a nice surprise, finally. Do you have any questions for my guest?
Oh, I just think his work is wonderful, and I think it's great that he continues being an artist and, giving back to the community and feeling like he's contributing, because it's so important as you get older
Yeah.
to be active and does have to have passion.
She hit the nail right on the head.
Right, I know. So let me ask you this, because I got my little smoky quartz crystal ball in front of me, all right?
Okay.
What's with the BF? BF, does that have any BF any significance to you?
BF,
Yeah,
maybe best friend.
well, could be. And then I'm also getting R7, if that has any significance to you.
R7, huh?
Yeah.
Not at the moment, but I'm sure it does. I'm going to write it down, so when
Yeah.
I do, I'll let you know.
All right. Very good.
R7
Yeah.
and BF.
Yeah.
All right.
See that? You never know. Maybe
No, you don't.
the anesthesiologist tomorrow, his initials will be BF. No.
You never know.
Or they'll be taking you into room R7.
Yeah. I just say beautiful friend.
There you go. Yeah, why not? That's right.
That can relate to you.
Exactly, that's right. I mean, well, how long do we go back now?
I've lost count.
And me, see that? I know. I know.
All good, though.
Excellent, I know. So you're all excited for tomorrow?
Oh, I'd be stoked. I'm just being glad when tomorrow's here and I can just move on,
I don't blame you. I don't
Yeah.
blame you.
Along with this storm, right?
Oh, I know. When I was on my way over here, sleet. It was
Yeah,
sleeting.
that's okay.
Right. So we'll see what happens, but
Well, we'll put angels all around you guys. Don't you worry about anything. You're protected.
all right. That's right. I like to think so anyway. Yeah.
Oh, you are.
I like to think so. I know. Here's another one. And now I got F1. What's any significance to F1?
S1.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that'd be my last name, S. Number 1.
No, F. No, F is
I'm
in.
being funny.
I know. F is in Frank. F is like Frank.
Oh, Frank, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's that F again, right? Huh.
Yeah. It'll come to you. It will
It
come
will.
to
It
you.
definitely will.
I know. Exactly.
F1. I'm
Yeah.
writing it all down. Don't worry, so I can follow up with you
All right.
when it clicks.
And just watch out. Somebody's like trying to pinch you, shall we say. So watch out for that,
There's
But-
always those out there,
Wow.
I just protect myself. I know,
That's true.
It's the energy and the element that we live in and we walk and breathe, right?
And how?
Because when you know you're the light, you are a target.
If that's true. I never really look at it like
I
that,
don't
but
even,
that is so true.
Those things don't even affect me because I know who I am and where I walk. So let it be.
That's right. Exactly right. But I know you're right. They are out there, no question about it.
Oh, and they'll find you. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Think
exactly.
about it. You know what I mean.
Right, I do.
Yeah.
And by the way, I did know it was you as soon as I heard the voice, but I just always, what's on your mind?
I
How
just
are
wanted
you
to call
today?
in. I've been listening to you guys for so long, and I've seen Anthony on your show so many times. He's a fantastic artist. So
He
you
is,
know
see?
him was calling. I said, I'm going to have an opportunity to call in today.
Good, I
'Cause I'm
know.
usually busy or working or doing something.
See that? You should get up here and sell your wares here.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know.
One of these days,
Yeah.
that's true. You might all.
Maybe I'll do a mini course on some crystals. You never know.
Oh, there you go. That could be too. We could.
Just a little introduction on some basics that people might need to know if they wanted to get started, or if they want to get healthier and how their crystals can energize their water. They don't
That-
even have to put them in the water. They can leave it around it because the energy will transmit through it.
Right, but they have certain ones like, well, this one, you have to find out if it's toxic or not first, but like orange calcite, right? We could
Yep.
put that in your water bottle, and right, you drink the energy from it.
Yep. But you know, people think they assume you have to put it in the water for it to work. You don't have to. You can create your grid right around, like, say if you have your water system at home, you got a Berkeley, what do you got,
Yep.
whatever, a pitcher of water. You just make your own grid around it. You set the intention, because that gentleman Moto from Japan, you can program your water, and then the water then becomes a healing energy for you.
Yep. Excellent. That's right. See?
You don't even need to place it in the water.
Well,
But they make a lot of money selling that gizmo, so.
they do. I saw someone with one time, and they had I don't know what they had in the water, but, and that's, I remember. You just have to make sure, because I guess some crystals have some toxicity in them.
Yes, there are definitely those that have toxicity, and some that can't take water, and they'll just break down the properties, and
Right.
the crystal will dissolve.
Well, selenite for one, right?
Yeah.
Selenite. You can't put that.
Yep.
The water will dissolve that, but
Yep.
you know, all kinds of other things. So like this one, my spirit crystal, I don't know if I'd want to put that one in water, because it looks like it could, you know, whatever's
No, I
in
wouldn't
it.
put my spirit quartz in
Yeah.
water, but I definitely put it on top of my head.
There you go. Right.
Open that crown chakra right up.
There you go. That's right. See that? I know. That's too funny.
Whenever I need a little pick me up, you know, and you're feeling a little down or whatever, I just place that right on top of my crown.
Good for you.
And I just say, okay, clear everything out, all the static of the day, you know.
Right. Well, I just always want, but I'm going to try that, because I don't do that, but I'm going to give that a go.
Oh, I've done it on you, and it's amazing. You've liked it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should try that, definitely.
I'm gonna. I might even do it tonight when I get home.
Okay, you should.
See,
You'll
I
say,
know.
wow, my feet, I'm levitating. Hey, I'm glad to see you smiling and having a good time.
I am.
I don't want to take up too much of your show, but that's a good idea. Maybe I will put something together and come on and educate
Yeah,
about
it'll be
something.
nice. Well, it'll go over well.
Yes. Well, Anthony, it's a pleasure listening to you. I always enjoy hearing your perspective on the art world.
Thank you. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
And thanks for calling. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, God bless,
Okay,
guys.
I love
Bye.
you. Bye. That was my friend Liz. She lives. Good afternoon. Welcome to Norm's Friends. How are you today? Oh, it says phone. No.
No, sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. It said phone. I've known her for years.
That's
But-
not the same Liz.
No. That's not the dark Liz, the one that went off the deep. No.
Yeah.
This is. I met her on an online channeling Zoom class.
Oh. No, she seemed pretty together.
She's great.
That's
I
why
love
I
her.
asked about it. That's not, what's her name, is it?
No. I know who you mean, right? Liz Santana. It's
Yeah.
not her. I wonder whatever happened to her. But God, she went dark and she went vicious, and oh my God,
Yeah.
poor thing. In no time. But yeah, she's Liz. This Liz is a beauty. She's nice and positive and uplifting, and she's a
Seems
lot
to
of
be. I
fun.
mean, that's
Yeah.
why it just didn't add up.
Oh yeah, I could see you trying to picture the nasty one with that. What you, another one you could feel the energy there. You know,
Yeah.
it's all positive energy. She's the one who gave me this. What do you call it? The satchel was from Liz. Imagine. I'm putting the stuff away because we don't have a whole lot of time left. We have a little bit of time, but not a whole lot of time. So your plan is what? You want to do murals?
Yeah.
Nice. I don't
Finish
blame-
up some artwork that I've started and put them in closets and left them there, and you know. In fact, this one it's getting pretty close to being finished. And that one, there ain't. I got a lot of people.
How do you
like
do
this
this with a sponge?
secret?
Yeah, I know.
Can't help it.
That's all right. Hey,
Well.
you gotta have secrets.
Same thing over here.
Well, it must be secret because it's different, or is it different because of is it different kinds of paint that you use?
No, it's how you apply it.
Oh,
But I think I'd make a nice card.
that I like that one. I told you because I love the contrast in it, which is very nice. And by the way, now, when's this thing starting again? The wait a minute, I don't want to rip this thing.
The end of April.
All right, I'm thinking maybe I'll go there this time instead of ordering online.
Well, the reason that I like people to buy online is because of what I told you. If they take 23%,
Yeah.
and if you don't sell, they get rid of you.
Yeah, but if I go there and buy stuff, no.
No, you could do that if you want.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But I'll still send it to you just in case.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
because I'm just trying to have. These are all new. All new. All new. In fact, I got a greeting card of this one on there.
Do you?
Yeah.
This one here?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Greeting cards this time? Any paintings? Slates?
No, I'm taking my paintings and I have them photographed.
Uh-huh.
Then I send them to Copy Express, and then they print them into greeting cards, 5x7,
Nice. Where's Copy Express?
Elm Street.
Would you bring them down there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So I'm all set for the show.
Uh-huh.
Everything has been turned into them. I have some greeting cards at the shop, and then the rest will be online.
Now, when you display your work done, do they limit you to just so much stuff, so many works?
Well, everybody gets a spot, an area,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and you can't crowd somebody else out.
Uh-huh.
So that's how they work it. Everybody is supposedly treated fair, but
We know how that goes.
yeah.
We only have 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
So we have to start wrapping it up. Again, wonderful guest again today, Anthony Williams, best artist east of the Mississippi.
I wouldn't go that far.
Thanks for joining me again today. Always a pleasure. I enjoy having you as a guest. I'm David B., the Readings Guy, 603-404-9338, biffid@yahoo.com. That's BIFFID @yahoo.com. Get in touch. Readings, comments, questions, whatever. I'm going to try. That was interesting. When Liz called, I'm going to work on trying to get her up here. That would be a lot of fun. With
Was
the
she in
crystal.
Mass?
Yeah, she's down in Tewksbury.
Tewksbury, yeah.
Yep. And so there you have it. And remember, 2 things you have to remember. 1, you can't be dumb if you want to be free. And more importantly, you are a winner.